Greetings and salutations, YouTube land. Preval back again with another unboxing video. Today I have a pretty decent sized package from highspots.com. If you're a regular watcher, you should be more than familiar with High Spots. They are one of the top pro wrestling memorabilia and gear sites on the planet. If you're a wrestler or a promoter, they sell everything you need. If you're a fan, they sell everything you want and then some. This should include several autographed photos I picked up from different shows they've done, as well as my prize from Boxamania 4. I've honestly lost count. I don't even remember what the top prize was for this one. I'm trying to think. This one, it really got delayed shipping. I ordered a last-minute item off the store, and I don't know if that messed things up or what, but it took quite a while for this to ship. And then once it finally did, it took forever and a day to get here. One that I ordered like a week after this one is almost here, and this one just got here, so shipping's been fun. I really don't remember what the top prize was. It's bugging me now. Oh, it was, I think they had an Inner Circle signed art piece for this one that was the top prize. Then, like, the second prize was, like, an NWA poster signed by a bunch of guys that I honestly thought should have been top prize, but hey, whatever. Alright. Enough yabbering. Let's get ready for the unboxing! Chomp, you're needed. Chomp! Be good. So, I did not get the top prize, I can tell you that. I didn't hit as good of a prize as I did in 3, which, as you remember, was, like, one of the best prizes. Honestly, I got something, it's not entirely in my wheelhouse, but it's cool. You'll see. My friend Will actually got a, I talked him into buying a box finally, and he got a piece signed by Hangman Adam Page. It's funny because, they have the envelopes and they pull it out. And his was so big, it was just a piece of paper showing it. And he thought that was his prize at first. Silly Will. But he got the piece, and he's like, oh my god, this thing is gigantic. It's like, it's the size of my chair. Let's see. Looks like we have package inside a package. I don't know if I need a knife for this. Nope, I need a knife. I don't feel like messing around tonight. It's been a long day. Shout out to anyone out there who works retail. It's been especially brutal the last few months. Hang in there, folks, please. Alright, finally got it open. Hope everything's in here. Once again, I don't fully remember everything I ordered. Let's see. Oh, yes. The micro brawler for my collection of Papa Shango. As you know, I really like him. No, honey, I did not have him already. You're thinking of Kamala. Didn't even have to look up, folks. That's what 18 years of marriage will do to you. Let's see. Up first, we have... He's not a machine, man. He's a machine. Brian Cage in his Terminator gear. I know he's been big in AEW recently, although I haven't been a fan of what they've been doing with him. I got into him big when he was in Lucha Underground. I'm shocked they never gave him a run with the title, honestly. Nice piece. He was actually a guest on the show. He had some really good stories. He actually sold that Terminator suit, and it went for, you know, a week's pay. Next we have, this was my add-on piece, Repo Man. It says, I believe, Smash from Demolition, a character he portrayed later in WWE. He would repossess things from superstars by basically stealing them when they weren't looking. I know it's a goofball character, but I absolutely loved him back then. And I believe I got the last piece they had signed by him in stock, so that's pretty cool. If you know me, you know I love my oddball secondary characters of big stars. Up next, how many of you know him without looking? This is an absolute legend. Bruno Sammartino. The, I believe, longest reigning WWE champion ever. Held the belt, a record that will never be duplicated. People have careers shorter than his title reign these days. Nice signature, actually. I think he's in the Hall of Fame. He and Vince had a nasty falling out for a number of years. I think they finally worked it out, so that's nice. He's one I was very glad to add, and he actually wasn't that expensive. I was shocked. See, up next we have... This is part of my Boxamania prize. If you're not up on your UK wrestling, which several of you pointed out after Pro Wrestling Crate, I am not. This is Zack Sabre Jr. I haven't seen any of his stuff, but I've heard a lot of really good things about him. He's supposed to be incredible in the ring, so I'm really psyched to get this. He's going to be part of the Retromania wrestling game, which should be coming out really soon. So, be on the lookout for that. Is there anything else in here? Alright. So, it looks like the final piece is the final part of my prize from Boxamania. This piece is a little bigger than I normally collect. I'll be honest, I don't know where I'm going to put this thing. And it's not anybody I'm a especially big fan of. I know they're top stars. But here we go. Omega and Ibushi, the Golden Lovers. This is like, I think, an 11 by 17. Autographed, as you can see. This was from one of the WrestleCon conventions that High Spots runs. It's bugging the heck out of me. I know this is based on a game, and it is not coming to me what game this is. I know it's a fighting game. I cannot place it. If you know, please, please post down below. So it's a nice piece. They usually sell this thing for... The box was $50, and I think this thing by itself is usually like 60 or 70. So, not a bad prize all in all. Get both of these guys. An international box. Unfortunately, I don't have much access to Japanese wrestling, so I'm not very familiar with a lot of Kenny Omega's work. The only thing I've seen him in AEW, unfortunately, is like 8-man tags, where it doesn't really do anything, so... I can't say too much about him yet, and I've never seen Ibushi, but I know he's very popular. Probably could have traded it, but I don't have an Ibushi autograph, so what can I say? I'm a sucker. So not a bad package all in all. Like I said, the shipping kind of bit, but that is the world we live in right now. Hopefully they can get it all sorted out. Hopefully. Like I said, I think the reason it took so long was getting the Repo Man autograph. It was probably buried somewhere in their office. But it was worth it because I was like $10 short of free shipping, and that cost $10. So, might as well spend the money and get an autograph I want. They are doing, by the time this goes up, I think it'll be past. But keep your eyes peeled on the highspotsauctions.com site for the more Boxamania. They're doing a high-valued one on Labor Day, which this video will probably be going up after, so hey. Fingers crossed for me. I've got a box. I'm going to be at work, so I'm not going to get to see what I pulled. Any comments, please shoot them down below. I love to hear from you guys. If you enjoyed this video, give me that thumbs up. I always need an ego boost, believe me. Ding that little bell to be annoyed whenever one of my videos goes live. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know the drill. You don't want to miss any of this. Especially if you're a wrestling fan. I've got more stuff coming. Okay, she didn't throw anything. That's a plus. And as always, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes.